What's up guys, Bloodshed here. Today we're going to talk all about blights in Monster Hunter World, what they are, how to cure them, basically what to do if you're in a situation where you're not in control of your character or something like that. Coming up first, we have Fire Blight. Now basically this means that you're on fire, right? You're burning, you're losing your health, you're running around, stop, drop, and roll. That does apply here in Monster Hunter. So if you see a river or something nearby, a body of water, you can jump into it to clear the fire blight. You want to roll into the water if possible. If you don't see a body of water nearby, you're just going to have to roll 3 times to clear the fire blight. But you can also use a nullberry to clear the whole effect immediately. Blast blight functions in a similar way. If you get lit on fire or you have this debuff, you just want to repeatedly roll and dodge and just get out of the way and let it clear before they hit you, because if you get hit really hard, it'll trigger and you'll take more damage, so you want to be careful of that. Speaking of more things you can remove with a nullberry, let's talk about Ice Blight. Ice Blight also depletes your stamina, and you can remove it with a nullberry like we were talking about. And you've probably seen Lagania hit you with this right away in the story mode if you're progressing through the story. The good thing is, though, if you forget nullberries, there's a lot in the highlands around where she spawns. This works the same with Water Blight. Water Blight basically just slows down your stamina recovery. It's not as deadly since it doesn't eat away at your health, and you can remove it using a nullberry. Something a little bit more deadly would be Thunder Blight. Okay, now like Tobikadachi or Kirin hits you with this. This blight makes it easier for monsters to stun you. So you can actually get combo breaker to death, so you got to be careful when you get this, but you can remove it with a nullberry, so if you keep them handy, you'll be fine. The nullberry has a relatively quick cast time as well. If you happen to get caught with a stun, most likely by Diablo, or paralyzed, those little vest pod things, basically if you can't move, you want to mash the L stick, the left stick, the joystick, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. It'll actually break you out of it sooner, okay? If you get knocked up into the air, it will also clear it, or like, you know, your little palico will come snap you out of the stun or whatever. Hopefully your teammates do. Somebody does. That's how you get out of that specific ailment. Sleep functions a little bit different. You'll see this from like Rabbidan or from those sleep toads. If you accidentally kick it, puts you to sleep, but not right away. It slowly sends you to dreamland and then you pass out. Okay, you can actually fight this off by using an energy drink, and it'll keep you awake and won't make you go to sleep, so that's really good if you keep those on your character. Otherwise you're gonna fall asleep. Up next we have Poison Blight. Now this functions exactly how you think it would function. It gradually depletes your health, but it'll wear off after a certain amount of time, and you can clear it with antidotes. So a lot of us keep antidotes on us because of like Rathian, Rathalos, Puke, but there's a lot of things that can clear poison, not just antidotes. Up next, we have the Bleed effect. Now, if you've seen Odegaran or you've encountered him, you know he is relentless. He scrapes you, cuts you, and makes you bleed, okay? And if you're moving, you're actually losing more health. What you want to do is crouch for a short period of time. You can pop a ghillie suit, run around the corner, and crouch to clear it. Meat will actually clear the bleed effect, so if you have a well-done steak, or a ration, or those little Astera jerkies, which I carry. So you can buy those from the vendor for pretty cheap, because it just, when I think of Odegaran, I think of Astera jerky. Another thing Nullberry can remove is Dragonblight. Now Dragonblight is super serious. I don't think Nergante gives us Dragonblight, but I had footage so I wanted to include it in the video. Certain dragons will hit you with Dragonblight, no spoilers, okay, on this one, but you can remove it with a Nullberry. But the thing is about it is it negates your weapon's elemental and abnormal status properties. So it basically lowers your DPS. You definitely want to clear Dragonblight. We can't have these dragons lowering our deeps, man, okay? The final Nullberry savior is Effluvial Buildup. I think that's how you pronounce it. Anyway, it lowers your maximum health, so it dramatically lowers your health. Sometimes up to 25%. You can recover by leaving an area with Effluvium or wait a short amount of time for the effect to wear off. Or, of course, use the Nullberry. Hey, man, you got to keep them with you, right? It's the new trend in 2018. Anyways, guys, I hope you learned a thing or two. If you're a new player, welcome to the world of Monster Hunter. It's a glorious one. I'm personally addicted to it. I can't get enough of slaying, killing, and chilling, and getting new gear, and going through the whole cycle. And there's just like almost infinite levels of Hunter rank to earn. And I hope you guys be on this journey with me, having an amazing time. If you have any questions, you can ask me live at twitch.tv/bloodshed. I stream there 5-6 days a week and make videos on YouTube. I'll probably cover Monster Hunter indefinitely. I've something I'm just completely hooked on, and I'll make lots of different content on the channel, but this might be one of the mainstays that we keep. I'm loving it, man, right now. We're doing a giveaway, so I'll put a link in the description for that if you're interested in a $100 gift card of your choice. We're going to do the giveaway at the end of February. So that's going to be all for me today. This is the Bloodshed, and I'm out of here. Peace.